Okay, so all that resolved. We are now on the East Bombat 2. I'll let it do the thingy. God, I'm so glad I checked this thing beforehand because the sound was like blowing out your eardrums before. Hi. They do a demo that's also like soundless, which is a bit weird. And then they go into the normal cutscene. But yeah, it's definitely improved from the first game. Just looking at it. A lot more stuff in the background. They kind of know what they're doing. Mr. Creature, meow meow. Oh, do you hear the noises? Oh, there's your tail. He's blocking off he's blocking off the chat with his big butt. Hi. You actually don't have a very big butt. You're a little guy. You're only like 10 pounds. 11 when you're really chomping down. Sometimes down towards 9 when you're just being picky. I know some cats get up to like 20 or so is like a normal healthy weight. I want that tweak. Psst, 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 psst. He turned around. Okay. Do you want to go up there? You can go up there. Go through there. You know how to get up there. Here. I'll let you watch this while he figures out what he wants to do. Oh, do you want to lay down? You can do that. Want to go down there? He's so confused. He doesn't know what he wants. Wow, this is just like my Ace Combat 5s in the second half. Hi. Hello. I love you. Oh, head bump on my shoulder. Head bump on my shoulder. Into slight bite. Okay. Did you need me to open up the thing for you so you know where you're going? The combat is Ace. Okay, do you want to go up here? Look, there it is. I opened up the stuff for you. Look. He has no idea what he wants. You want to just jump down, or do you want to go that way? Oh, he's just rubbing all over everything. Okay. He just wanted to rub on everything and then leave. Okay. You know what? Fair enough, buddy. Sometimes I too rub on everything and then leave. Alright, let's get on to Ace Bombers. Turn on this. I think it should know what it is. I think. Set mark applied. Mission complete. Mission complete! I actually don't think it's picking up my thingy. It does pick it up, but it's not picking up on this. I might have to do something really quick. Here, I'll play some stuff while I take care of this. Where is the controllers? There we go. Controller. Analog controller, I guess? Analog joystick? No. Analog controller. Digital controller. No. Analog controller. Poppin' controller? Jogcon? What? Justifier. Oh, it's like a gun. Guncon. Analog controller. Okay, we'll do analog controller. Bindings. Automatic mapping, please. DualSense, thank you. Cool. Close. Hopefully that works. Okay, that should work. Let me just do all this, do all of this. And that should work, I think. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Hey, no, it works. Okay. Wish I could keep this thing on top. Oh well. Let me try and just do something really quick. Hey, much better, much easier on my eyes. Okay. Move it even farther over and then myself over a little bit. Okay, now we're good. Sorry about the slight scuff. Now we can do stuff. Options. Game config? captions on. We'll put it on meteors because I think people will riot otherwise. Advice, sure, have it on. Permission. Sound, we'll do it in stereo. This is weird that you can actually control this. Hey, Emil. Also, good. Meet it, yo. Doing good, doing good. We were just going over some game trailers before we started this. And, talking about random things. Here, we'll put it down to, like, here. So hopefully you can all hear me just fine. Right about there. If I need to put it down anymore, just let me know. Just screen. Oh no, it's fine. It's weird that you can do a key config too. That is very weird for this time. Alright, let's get going. I guess we'll just do normal, because I don't know how this is gonna be yet. Oh, that's so cool! They got a little 3D, like, room for you at this time.
Broke out in the military corps'
Again?
code NAP-2700. They saw an opportunity during a time when their leaders were away from the country on a diplomatic mission. After the forces occupied the center of administration, they seized
Hey, can you speak up over the music?
facilities in each district. They are expanding their influence while strengthening their fighting power. Their military capabilities include air and sea forces.
Oh, did we get brought in again? Oh wait, I recognize that landmass. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you for your streak. I think this is the southeast part of Strangerial from compared to where like Osea and Usia is.
We want you to go on this mission and suppress the coup d'etat.
Scarface, okay. So we had Phoenix before, and now we have Scarface.
Full information regarding the rebels, full cooperation through our intelligence division and military supplies. The situation is tense, and there is no time to waste. Take on this mission immediately. That is all.
Okay. Why is the text so, like, lagging behind? I'm stuck in the dark command room without the door again. Can you pick me up? It keeps spinning me. Data transfer, okay. Oh, okay. System, let's save. Just so there is a save. Very mid-90s kind of music. Kind of nice though. Personal data. You are cringe. Okay, we are at Airman. We got nothing. We're broke. Aircraft, we just have an A4 and an F4. I don't know what an A4 is. I'm trying to remember. I want to say it's like a 60s fighter. Right. Can I buy stuff? No. Thanks for letting me know, game. Okay. Let's just go in.
Interception of invasion unit. It's a rush sortie mission.
Oh, B-52s. I'm gonna place name Twinkle Island. I want that Twinkle Island destroyed.
Take off immediately and shoot them down. Target B-52 bomber.
Look, I'm already broken in real life. They don't have to do this to me in like the video game too, okay? Well, I guess the power fantasy is you now have money and you're paid well. Alright, take off. A4, I don't think I recognize that one. Stability is great. Everything else sucks. We'll just do F4. It's our poverty pilot. Oh! Okay, how do we fly? Okay, it's kind of like how it was before. Carry your friend. Nice. We also have friends. Oh god, it feels way stiffer than the old one. Alright, let's make short work. I guess the new way of saying that now is making light work of something. Oh, you stall really easily in this, huh? Okay. It kind of worked out. Okay, so they bombed our airbase as soon as we got there. Hey, who's going after us? Among Us? I don't think. Oh! Okay. Oh god, it like blinded us. Okay, I think I think you actually get too many like G's. I think you get too many G's and you can actually pass out, because that's what I think what happened there. Everything went white and I couldn't do anything. Vision nailed. Let's, I guess, load. Oh, you have to go back all the way to the main? Okay. That's silly. There's no, like... Twinkle Island obliterated, but obliterated her instead. This is like what every Astolfo fan in FGO finds out, is that in fact Astolfo is the top.
Interception of invasion unit. It's a rush sortie mission.
Alright, let's get going. Alright, so we can't do any wild and crazy stuff because I think our plane sucks and maybe we suck. I don't know. Okay, I think right about here is where we want to maintain distance. A little bit more. Why does he keep saying Great Scott? Hey, is this like Back to the Future? Can someone look up what the A4 is, by the way? Because I feel very confused. Man, this is some really good mid-90s wailing on the guitar for your plane game. Yeah, there it goes again. Okay, so you have to be really careful. Is there a way to, like, turn? It feels like they're right above me. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Got him. Alright, got him. Douglas A4 Skyhawk. That must have been one of those things that was, like, never really used in a real conflict. Or, like, maybe was used at the beginning of Vietnam, or, like, something like that. Single-state subsonic carrier capable... Oh, okay. Carrier capable light attack craft. Produced by American Aerospace. Alright. Alright, next. Bonk, bonk. Oh, it actually shows you your flight! That's so cute! Okay, you can see where I, like, freaked out. What do you mean ground target? There was no ground target. I was gonna say. Mission reward, cool. Wingman's pay, damage, -1 I got damaged? When did that happen? Airman first class, cool. KFC-7. We're gonna fly the fried chicken plane. Easy money. Pursuit of reconnaissance unit, sure. Sure, we'll buy it. $3,000 are built, mostly used by US and Vietnam for training. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. It's one of those between the early, like, star comets, or not comets, they call them something star related, for the for the first jets that were in like Korea, and then like the later jets that were in Korea, like I think F4. Too many ARE, we're rich, exactly. Vietnam Sky was logged more combat missions than either naval aircraft. Interesting. Okay. I did not know that.
Pursuit of reconnaissance unit.
I don't want to be here. Captain, can I go home?
Contact with an enemy unit in flight within the mountain region. Their formation
Oh, hell yeah.
seems to be a reconnaissance unit.
Pre-freight destruction. And an AWACS.
Take care of this dangerous situation. Target.
Oh god, we're gonna destroy a bunch of civilian planes with little radars on top of them.
In addition to the early Vigilante plane, the escorting fighters are poised to strike. Keep your back covered.
Okay. Let's take off. Fire at them, don't be a coward, Commander. I'll do this one. Let's try the KFC plane. I've never heard of this before. Feels like an off-brand Soviet plane. No, because then they would just use the name, because there's no copyright. Hell yeah, joust with me, joust with me, joust with me. The two guys in the plane Yowie. Yeah, he jousts with me. Oh god. There we go. Can actually use our machine guns in this one. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy. Oh, they called us Superfly. That's kind of cute. Two planes flying 5 feet apart. You said you were cringe and your favorite ship sucks. Perish. 2 missiles didn't kill that guy? Alright, there's a problem going on here. I'm gonna solve it. Oh, what the frick? Alright, can I get this MiG? One of them must have missed or exploded weird. Alright, should only be like one more, I think, that I need to destroy. Should be like right in front of us, practically. Where are you? I'm surprised he stuck around for that. Whatever, AI in the 90s wasn't amazing. It was something. Okay, it's really hard to get a handle on the flying model in this one. It's much more like, what's the right word for it? Okay, this way. It's like legit soundtrack too. It feels much more like the later Ace Combat games than the first one. Especially for the arcade music. And what nation are we even helping here? I don't think they mentioned the name of it in either of the first two. Ah, frick. I came at it from a weird angle, I guess. Alright, well they're more or less defenseless. Should be a little guy right next to me. Hello. Hello. Why does it keep saying windmill? Teacher, Opal has a question. Okay. What's the question? If it's about flight physics, it's like, you have, it like pushes down on the wing, but also pushes up on it at the same time. It's very silly. Hope we'll have that teacher. I'm sorry. The teacher is limited edition and has been purchased by the school to be teacher-matic 5,000. How's it going, Opal? The gator. Oh yeah, sure, you can have that. That's like the class. That's our class mascot. Well, it's Renee's Margulies principal from the self-stat. Oh, thank God, finally. Or wait, it might just make me stop flying. Alright, it's a gamble, but I might go really fast if it goes away. Alright, senior airman. A6, sure. This looks like a British carrier jet or something. Oh, okay, so if they're named, they're like aces. Got it. City on fire. This is a ground attack vehicle. Alright, we'll give it a shot.
Surprise attack on the supply
Slide whistle straight to the ground. Oh.
We have received information that an enemy aircraft carrier has entered a port in Anchorhead Bay.
What if I just take a rocket straight to space?
Supply. When completed, the enemy will develop an operation at sea with the carrier as their main force. We will make a surprise attack on the carrier and the
Yo, I love doing a little Pearl Harbor on a military government. I guess.
Target: the enemy aircraft carrier and all supply facilities.
The bay is alive with anti-aircraft. Okay.
Anti-aircraft fire, and we have reason to believe there will be a warship accompanying the carrier.
Who doesn't love a good naval strike? Exactly. Those, like, the striking in the Hawaii Federation facility was a fun mission. It was just 500 gazillion explosions as you tried to, like, unload as much as you could. Alright, let's see the A6. Seems to be like an A or A10 predecessor. Oh, that's cool. I like the soundtrack. It's been a bunch of bangers after bangers. It says there's a wingman, but we don't have one in the payment, in the payout or whatever. Alright, come on, where's your ace? I need to go ace hunting. God put me on this earth to, like, go after aces and make fat stacks. And I'm all out of fat stacks. I don't know, this feels just as good as an F4 for fighting air to air right now. I'll be real with you. I'm probably gonna, like, crash a little easier. An ace? Like some kind of ace combat. I know, right? Who would ever guess? That shot down during Pearl Harbor made to the land was armed by a Japanese family. Really interesting. Oh, that must have been one of those things that set off the panic on the mainland or something. Kill the guy and shot another before you're right behind apprehended. It's probably what the US is so wary. Yeah, I don't know. No matter what I hear, I'm never gonna think that was what happened was justified or whatever. But, I can definitely see how that would have immediately caused a panic. That sounds like a split decision of like, It makes more sense in context, I get it. Meanwhile, Curtis LeMay rubbing his hands together. Don't worry. That dude, like, I read more about that guy. I found out that apparently during the Korean War, he wasn't just advocating, like, industrial bombing or whatever. He was advocating, apparently, like, just bomb the whole country. It's much easier and will take a lot less casualties on both sides if they just don't have a home to live in anymore. And I was like, dear Lord. Which is, there's a hell LeMay is burning forever, yeah. It would be appropriate considering what he was mostly up to. Alright, I'm learning how to sort of deal with the system that they have. I want to say they actually teach him in like modern military ethics courses or whatever, from what I've heard from like officers. Of like, understandable at the time, but maybe don't. And then most of it gets ignored, unfortunately. Maybe it would be. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I ran like right into that AA. I kind of deserved it. TBH. Yeah, 2's actually really good. It's almost like a more modern, like, Ace Combat on the PS2 or whatever. We're one of wartime of war ethics. Go out there and just have fun, everybody. Wait, is that the Twin Towers? I think I just passed the Twin Towers. I need to go check that again. Do something about Afghanistan being a place where we're going to take attrition, but you'll get Vietnam. Everyone who invades is a way higher attrition. Yeah. There's some weird stories about the China-Vietnam War in the late 70s. About how it just became a complete, like, nightmare of, like, entire units just, like, disappearing into cities to go fight, like, endless battles and then loot places. And then, like, reappearing again, like, weeks later. Nice. Alright. Oh no, I should've! You're right! Oh god, you're so right, I should've. Top of my head and say the US said 20 times casualties per year than Afghanistan. It sounds about right. Yeah, there it is! There it is! It was right there! It's right there! What the frick? Why are we in New York Harbor, but it's fricked up? It's like, this doesn't look like New York. Alright, somebody frickin'... Yeah, there it is. What the okay. Some Japanese dev, look, I really enjoyed that Junko Fukuyama cover from, like, 1987. I'm gonna put the Twin Towers back there. Twin Towers were on the cover of so many Japanese things to show, like, a cityscape, right? Because I guess they were just so iconic for the time. And they were on, like, albums, movie covers, like, all this other stuff. Though one of my favorite things is still hearing about the alternate reality of one of the Muppets gets brought back in time because he's thinking about just like disappearing essentially. you know, nicer way of saying thinking he was gonna jump off a bridge or whatever. A ghost comes to take him around, like the ghost of Christmas Future, and convinces him not to. But when it goes like, this is the world without you in it, there's the Twin Towers are still there on the New York skyline, which means indirectly somehow Kermit was responsible for them falling. Perhaps his special distracted the security guards at the airport that day. Maybe he was on, you know, like ABC Morning or something, and they're like, haha. Oh, F-16, yay. Yay. I think some of the last ones that are operating got shot down recently. Or was it F-4s in the Iranian-American thing? It was 100% tried. Oh, I didn't realize we have different choices now. Attack the front base, destruction of the offshore oil field. Let's do the offshore oil field, because I want to see do things explode.
The destruction of the offshore oil field. We have
Obtain.
obtained data regarding the enemy's offshore oil field facility from the wreck of a fuel tanker.
Kermit had his own machine.
According to the data retrieved, the offshore oil field facility is large. Composed of
This is
several
just
oil
like my
field
Project
tanks,
Wingman's, except there's going to be no mech here, and it's going to be daytime.
Important facility for the enemy's fuel supply. Make an immediate sortie and destroy it.
Okay.
Target: the offshore oil field facility.
Okay, take off. I don't need support. What the frick? Slash? Edge? Oh, hey! That's Nagase! I think that's Nagase's call sign. It might be. Exact same wear, too, and exact same cut, exact same, like, all sorts of stuff. Alright, well, we're not gonna go with support because I want money. I think that was Lieutenant Nagase. She is Edge. Okay, I was right. I was pretty sure that was her call sign. What is she doing here? I don't remember the part where she was a mercenary. I thought she was a brand new, like, pilot. I only hit one. Nice. She should have made her call sign oof ouch the edge. Just to frick with people. Hey Otto! Welcome, welcome. Nice. Curveball that guy. Alright, can I just like shoot this up? It's really hard apparently. I miss Ace, Project Wingman and like Machine Gun really bad whenever I play these games. Should redeem Shadow the Hedgehog. That was all part of my plan. It's still nothing, really. Alright, I guess I'll just save that for planes. Also, I guess if I was fighting Shadow, I would have quite literally dodged a bullet. In this case, a Uzi the Iraq. Love to rack my Uzi like a shotgun. And then go take on Sonic. Dodge this nerd. No way. Love to cock my MP5. Everyone's doing it. Okay, just don't let the bolt slam down on there. That'd be very problematic. And there's been some really good tracks so far. I'm surprised. I was really expecting like a lot of nothing from the first couple games. The way people talked about them, but they're really not bad at all. They really aren't. If I gotten this in the 90s, I think I would have been confused because I would have been pretty young. But if I gotten these in like the early 2000s, let's put it that way, to the mid 2000s, I'd been like, yeah, this isn't bad. This is fine. Board handle of MP5. Are you the one who invented period cramps? Get 'em, boys. Oh, cowboy. Perish. I love to joust. Joust with me, cowboy. Ram Ranch cowboys love big, hard, robbing AA missiles. Dodged that one too, surprising. Oh, because he just has multiple hits on him. People are putting stickers aside with that grog with a nice clock in bar bathrooms. I do kind of remember that. It's fine. Piece of history, I guess. It's, what do they call it? Material culture. Yeah, I think I'm being trailed. Which might be cringe in here. Oh, okay, I lost my thing. I really wish these machine guns were worth anything on ground targets. Guns are stupid. It's always like putting zins in your people. Wait, what? Oh, frick. What is the zin? Like, the beer thing? From like the 2000s? That like tasted like nothing and was 1%? Nicotine packet. That is... I'm not sure how to feel about that. I just made it up. Oh, okay. I see. I do know there was, in fact, a trend at one point of just using nicotine packs, or patches instead of buying cigarettes because it was quote-unquote healthier. Pillows are integral to our armed forces. Rip it. No, it's actually, it's Chew. Another cowboy. I really did assault Ram Ranch here. Should be like right here, but he's like gone. There you are. I think we're both trying to get behind each other. It's just not working out. Ram Ranch is getting invaded by the armed forces. True. It's a big plot point. Alright, I feel like I'm wasting tons of missiles on these guys. Oh yeah, I forgot we actually have fuel in this that we need to watch out for or whatever. Alright, let's get rid of the Sam's. I'm not a member of Sam's Club. Okay, yeah, if we're gonna actually finish this, I think we have to, like... Man, they give you almost none. It's a Costco household. So true. I'm here for the, like, $2 pizza and the $1.50 hot dog. This is all of my calories for today. I hope you'll understand. Thank you. For our future, where you can have like 50 missiles on a jet. The whole $10 pizza and smoke it. It's a stokie. Truly, this is what life was meant for. Staff Sergeant. Sure. X-29. I feel like I've seen that one in other games. Mission complete. Destroyed $83 billion worth of infrastructure. It's the 90s. It's only a few $100 million. Maybe $1 billion. Okay. Breakthrough at the Ravine base. Oh god, it's this mission again.
The breakthrough at the Ravine base. While in pursuit of an enemy transport plane, reconnaissance discovered that an enemy base is being built.
It does kind of look like a hummingbird.
Our enemy seems hard-pressed to construct a new base in a hurry after losing their forward base. This time our target is the Ravine base. The problem is a network of anti-aircraft missile sites surrounding the Ravine region, making it impossible to carry out a bombing mission.
They do this once every single game, no matter what.
We have to enter the edge of the ravine by flying at a low altitude, and then make a hit and breakaway attack. This is the only way to attack this base.
Okay, why is this B-52 hovering above us?
The enemy's
Alright, take off. Yeah, the briefing graphics are kind of neat. Very old school. Like, this is what computer graphics will be like in 2000. This is how your computer will operate. Yeah, let's move on here. Yeah, we got some double-digit polygons here. Whole 16-bit gaming. Alright, going fast. This will not bite me, I'm sure. A lot less perilous so far than the first game. See how it goes there. It only got super, super, super perilous right at the end, but it was still like really annoying to go back and forth in the first game. Because everything was on the D-pad. And now this has support for the analog. Systems and reticles, other than the WWF system. The Worldwide Wrestling Federation? I think they actually lost that what was it? It was the World Wildlife Federation that took their original logo because they said it was too close or something. So they had to change it to WWE. Oh god, okay. I see. Got it. We're starting to get a little tricksy. Little tricksy hobbitses. Yeah, that was way easier than the first game. People must have complained about it on those sick BBS boards. God, if you got a wingman on this one, they would just immediately hit the side. A10, yo! Okay. Night Pursuit plane, attack on the mine. Oh, I want to do Night Pursuit. I want a nighttime mission. Let's buy the A10. Let's do Midnight Assassin. That sounds crazy cool.
Nighttime pursuit plane. Our successive attacks have been effective in pushing back the enemy's front line, and they are now beginning to...
Why do they have like stealth planes and stuff?
Just a while ago, reconnaissance caught sight of what seemed to be a fleeing unit. Take off immediately and pin them down.
Okay, it's all air to air, so I can't use my thing. Oh, I want an F-18.
7 early vigilante plane unit. This is our first nighttime takeoff. Unfortunately, the enemy is equipped with a jamming device, so we expect radar effectiveness to be reduced.
Frick.
Don't get taken by surprise, and be sure to watch your back.
Gear. Alright, let's take off. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take Edge just because. Cover my tail, engage enemy aircraft. I will do... The X-29 was pretty fun. Could just do this. It says ground attacks higher, but like, come on. It doesn't seem to matter. Everything's missiles. Everything missile. We'll go air to air them in an A-10. Shotguns you, shotguns you. Oh, I saw that. Okay, you're breaking away. Yeah, I get like little glimpses through the thingy. Maybe once we kill the, there goes Edge. She's doing her job on like the first game. Yo, sick beats. Sick beats. Alright, I'm surprised I haven't heard this in like a jungle mix or something. Or like a, you know, PS1 classics mix or what have you. Oh, hello, Razorback. I would like your blood. I don't know what it does for me, but I would like your blood. Yo, that hit perfectly. Alright, there's a target. The FA-18, so I've gone way beyond a bunch of them. Because these guys were supposed to be at the front of the formation. It's kind of hard to tell if I'm hitting or not. Also, it really doesn't feel like I've lost anything by taking the A-10 here. The flight model's a little different, shall we say. Imagine bailing out and have to explain to your commanding officer, yeah, an A-10 dogfighted all of us and we lost and it wasn't very good. There was like one F-16 with of them compared with like 20 of us. Sorry. Can I get another plane? Maybe a cooler one this time? Yeah, they can definitely outrun me if they want to. Alright, get on. Okay, I see them now. I think Nagase is going after one of the actual targets. So I'll go after this one before they get away. It seems like these ace squadrons are just like 2 of them usually, sometimes 3. What a lighthouse. Oh no, that's a tree. Single solitary tree in the middle of nowhere. Tiny little town. Feels like I'm in Nevada. Yeah, it is a banger. I was just talking about it. I was like, I'm surprised I haven't heard this on like some jungle mix or something. Of like PS1 classics. It really does. Like, yeah, like that was my very first thought. Hopefully these are the guys that are jamming us so we can make them stop making PB&J out here. I'm gonna try and just destroy this guy with this thing. There we go. It's so pug. It feels like it should be in like a shooter in like the versus mode or whatever. If that makes sense. I feel like I should be shooting people in like big arenas or something, running around at super speed. Alright, I can't keep up with that. Yeah, like both the soundtracks have been surprisingly legit. Oh, he's saying great shot. I thought he was saying great Scott before. I'm glad I chose the night battle. The other one was like destroying a mine. Nice. That means Nagase got her target. She's actually useful. In the last game, the only thing they were useful for was taking a missile or two for you. Man, they go for cheap though. Nagase's selling herself short. Yes, continue. I don't think we can get anything new. Yeah, I'm getting no. Yeah, she really showed up at the army like, yeah, I definitely am just brand new, guys, haha. And Captain What's-His-Face immediately saw through her, and that's why you tried to make her the lead. Alright.
Escorting our attack operation. A bomber unit is to attack the enemy shipbuilding facility after finding an opening when the enemy front unit retreats. We want you to escort the bomber unit for this operation.
I want to say 3 happens in the far future, and I think 2 might be in the future, actually, now that I think about it.
As you know,
So maybe that's what's going on. Nagase didn't have anything to do after the war, and instead of, you know, sticking with what her old dreams were, she was like, you know what, screw it, actually war fun. Big money.
Sink as many enemy warships as possible. We wish you luck.
Okay. Take off. No support this time. No, we don't have any new cool planes, so I'm gonna take the A-10 again. I think the guns on this one are slightly more legit, but we're grading on a scale here. Oh god. Okay, never mind. I was like, wait, is that like a squad of like 5 or 6 already on my face? Mom says it's my turn on the A-10. Makes the fart noise. Oh, am I actually escorting fighters? I thought I was just like killing a gun. I said 37, huh? I keep saying windmill, and I don't know why. Okay, it does say I'm hitting. Like, I'm hearing confirmations of like shots on target. I think I only need 1 shot on this guy. Yeah, I was too low on him. Alright, hello, buddy. Help wanted, where? What, where? Oh, okay, over there. Sure. Let's go to shock them. Whenever I get to like get stabilized behind him and hear that to set back up, that's like, that is the peak plane moment. Oh no, they shot down another one of our friends. Where are they? Oh, they're there. Oh, that explains why it said you lost your plane specifically in this one, because I was like, I mean, yeah, of course I did. It's like the only way you can lose. They're like, no, never mind. You actually have to protect NPCs now. Ugh. Silly little fellow. Should get him. I did. It almost feels like it's a semi-active lock because sometimes it just seems to disappear. Alright, I was going too fast for that one. I think all my buddies died. Rippin' pizza. No, they're there. Yeah, it is semi-active. You have to put them back in your reticle. Or your kind of general look. I think they all died. I'm assuming you get a bonus if they survive, but man, these guys are bad at surviving. Let's go try and save these guys. Same rule for grade school teachers. I see you get a little guy every now and then. I see. Alright, let's get this last guy, I think, before he destroys my last guy. Why didn't they send us in advance of the strike? To like check out the airspace and like deal with threats. If these are just bombers or whatever. Alright. Let's see if we lost money for them all going down. What's a Zoe? Z-O-E. It's not Zone of Vendors. I don't know. Z-O-E. Z-O-E. Not sure. Alright, Master Sergeant. I can be just like that guy from Halo. Zoe Captain. Oh, it was one of the planes, I guess? I guess? Cuckoo's Nest. I feel like another mission in like 5 or 0 was named this tier. Because I remember seeing it. Rising High, High Altitude Chase, interrupt the enemy spy operation. Oh, okay, you better payouts or whatever. Sure, we'll do High Altitude Chase.
High altitude chase.
High Altitude Chase. He like lost his southern military accent halfway through.
From its size, the image appears to be a bomber unit in a moving operation.
Oh god. Mega ship again? Oh god, mega ship again? They can't help themselves in Ace Combat, huh? I wonder if those Gundam ships, airships, ever like played into that, because there are always these giant flying fortresses.
Treat her gently and watch your airspeed.
Get that there enemy aircraft over one there. Take care of them here. Alright, I guess we'll do... I guess I'll do F-16, sure. Window's been nuked from orbit. Linux pain begins down. Oh god, good luck. Good luck with all that. I don't have the courage to do that yet. One of them hit. God, getting up there is gonna be a huge pain in the butt. I can't tell where he was going. There we go. I think I'm above the cloud cover. There we go. Oh god, I am schmoving up here. Also kind of rocking out. What the frick? Another good track. Why am I going like super fast up here? Why am I in the space program? Oh! I got both of those out though first. Okay, so there's like a strict limit. Of how high you can go. Tricking at medium pace as BGM. If only I knew music. I learned some music when I was a kid, but then like, it's all basically left me. I can still read it, and that's about it. Oh my god, why is it so sudden? It's like jerking me straight down. I'm not, oh my god, it's like you hit a certain ceiling of like 3,000 and it's over. It is just so drover. What the? Okay, this is very annoying. Yeah, if you hit 3,000, it just jerks you straight down no matter what. Even if you're like, you have plenty of speed or whatever. So I need to stay at like about 2.5 or something. Yeah, like right about here. Just gonna make shooting them down really annoying. I have to like look up, then look way back down. Because if I go any higher than that, I am so screwed. Oh my, kidding me? I get like 50 feet above 3,000 and it's just over. Oh god, no! Stop! Oh my god. Worst stall system ever. Okay, hold on. I've gotta... okay. It like waited until I hit that one before it jerked me back down. I don't like this map. Could they at least make it go up to like 4,000 if they're gonna put all the enemies at 3.5? Yeah, so you say. Oh my god, I barely turned and it immediately stalled me out. Oh my god, stop. Alright, I'm never doing this mission again after we finish it. Hold on, I have to like keep my nose down a little bit or else he gets mad at me. Okay, I was too fast. Are you kidding me? I barely turned to the... I hate it here. I hate it here so much. And it like throws me down. Like, no, you're not allowed to be up here with them. The challenge on this is question mark. I don't know what the challenge is supposed to be. Are you kidding me? Let me replay her. That was awful. I said replay. Okay. Alright, just ignore me, I guess. Alright, whatever.
over the enemy arms production base. Your mission this time is to take over the enemy arms production base, which is the source of their main weapon supply. If we are successful, we not only inflict serious damage to enemy arms production, but also benefit from control of their base.
Okay, sure.
For this reason, only eliminate escort planes over the base and ground unit. You must take over the base without damaging it.
Okay, we'll do.
Target: the enemy arms production base.
Try not to damage the base. Got it. This is a did you read? Take over the arms base. Selenium guys. Yeah. I shot the M14. I love the Tomcat. It's so good. It's just a really solid plane. That's fun to fly in like every game I've ever played. And it go fast. It goes so fast. Oh god. Too fast. They're just huge also, which is fun. Yeah, you can outpace like literally everybody at all times. You are the race car. It's you. Kiryu should have just like gotten a Tomcat for his little race car games in Yakuza. I want to say I did pretty much the entire campaign for the base Project Wingman campaign in a Tomcat because it was the two-seater that I could try. And it was still a ton of fun. I didn't feel like I missed out on like a ton, I guess. And this guy's dipping and dodging. Oh, I think if you go too fast, you actually like put your missiles forward too. And then you can't like actually hit them. Straight up expanding my wingspan in the kitchen. The question is this something from a bird or is this a pilot? What the? Why did it like fall off instantly? Both, I see. Alright, time to go crazy fast. I kind of wonder if I'd be able to like fly at the speed. Maybe without a lot of like extra movement, maybe. But doing turns at the speed I feel like would make me go, stummy. Right, where else am I trying to destroy her? There's the facilities, but we're not supposed to destroy those. Okay, am I also destroying those? Target, there we go. Okay, that one's gonna be hard to target. I'm so surprised that one hit. That was super late. It was like right on target, I guess. Bomb right in the oxygen mask. That would unfortunately probably be me on some occasions. So when I think about like, what would I fly? And it's just like, honestly, probably like a C-17. Even though my brain would want to like fly the fast, cool jet plane. I'd be like, you know what? It's probably better if I don't vomit all over like the pilot seat when I try and turn at like 2 Gs. Right, where are you? These guys do be schmoving a lot more than everybody else. Ah, too late. Too unstable. He dodges this one, I'll be surprised. Okay, he keeps like decelerating like a ton. Tummy Horde is the power limiter. That and your ability to stay conscious at like various G levels or whatever. Yeah, I can't do any of the maneuvers they do because I immediately stall out. It's kind of fucked up. Like they can do loop-de-loops and all that other stuff. Meanwhile, my pilot immediately stalls out. Alright, Talisman. I'll take that one. That sounds like a Ace Combat 5 kind of, like Ocean Breakoff Squadron that you'd fight, like Wizard or whatever. Or Merlin. No, I really agreed with those guys until they got to the point of what if we just nuked everybody to make this work? Borders are cringe. Let's nuke everything. And I was just like, I think you've taken a misstep somewhere here. I don't know how you got here, but what if borders were cringe and we didn't nuke everybody? I think I have to go like really high up and then like come at it from another attack angle. Pretend Jerry's gonna fall as a treat, but then it'll be okay. Nation states definitely will remember why we did this and won't reestablish themselves. I promise. Wait, I did like a full 360, oopsie, and then walked away upon seeing the Xbox category library in like 2002. Resurrecting ancient memes. Alright, I think I can get that one. Nice. Don't want your DNA to run with extreme radiation exposure? Just say you hate me. So true. Oh yeah, I roll out closer to the ground than it looks like most of the time. I keep forgetting that. Dang it! I almost got damageless, but I wanted to get that extra little bit. Alright, this should be good. Nice! Okay. That was truly just dominoes, yeah. Senior Master Sergeant, F117A. I guess if we go on another bombing mission. By bombing, I mean just more missiles anyways. Enemy's prototype bomber. Oh, okay. Toy box, huh? Let's save. 500 missiles. I mean, I'm gonna buy it anyways, but you know. Showing the enemy's prototype.
Destroying the enemy's prototype bomber.
This isn't the last mission already, is it?
From the data found in the enemy's arms production base, we have discovered that a prototype
I looked it up and they were like, yeah, it's like 6 hours long or something, or 7 hours long.
Development of this experimental airplane is nearing completion, and the project has been moved to a facility in Cremona.
If it is, then I mean, great, I guess.
Stages of fine-tuning.
I was kind of hoping for more.
Threat to us if they are able to roll out these new bombers.
I guess I'm not crashing a bunch or anything like that.
Hangar Seek out the prototype bomber and
It's enough
destroy
like a
it.
modern arcadey plane shooter that like
The
I
experimental
feel very
plane is
comfortable.
probably housed in one of the hangars lining the
Okay, no,
base.
it's not. It's not the last one.
On the
It'll
hangars,
probably
identify
be like, this was only a
the location
prototype.
of
The real
plane.
one's just down the road, and they're bringing it to like Super Bomber headquarters. You have to stop them, or they're gonna kill everyone in the government or whatever. 6 hours of stalling. I'm gonna bring Edge again. Was Slash in any of the other games? I'm trying to think of the other ones, because, like, there was a certain someone who's famous for the stadium mission, we'll put it that way, in 5, and I don't think he had Slash. He had some, like, rock-based name. His other wingman doesn't either. I don't think they do. Maybe it's in 3 or, like, 4. Top a giant anvil in the not White House, yeah. Alright, I'll bring Mage back. Scare airspace over targets. Engage enemy aircraft, how about that? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try it out, screw it. Maybe it'll let me go more than 3,000 feet. In the spy jet bomber that's designed for that. Oh! I like this already. I like my fakey jazz. I love jousting in F117A. My favorite. It's fine. The 90s had such a thing for like a revival of jazz for some reason, and I think part of it was Bill Clinton's thing. But I know there was also like other reasons for it, and I just don't know. Like most of what I see of it is like cultural artifacts from like The Simpsons, for example, or like some other oh, okay, careful. Or like some other show where they just have somebody who's really into playing the saxophone or whatever the frick. People agreeing the lounge atmosphere, I guess so. They had to do something after the Soviet Union fell. I felt a little empty if you weren't under constant nuclear threat, so you get really into jazz or something. And make the B movie. And say, do you like jazz? Why was the bee hitting on the human anyways? Was this like a giantess thing for him? You gotta wonder about the writers. Okay, you turn directly into the missile. Thank you. Thank you, bestie. He's aiming for Vora, but he wasn't. I see. Oh, hello, Stalker. Hit video game Stalker? I can't believe you're in this 90s game before you ever came out. So you sued humanity. I see. Fair enough. Relatively normal crash out, I would say. Get out of here, Stalker. I don't know why I say that like I'm a vampire, but you know. I'm sure there were some Transylvanians in the zone at some point. I just like, oh, it's a spacecraft. Why are we blowing up their space program? What the frick? Are we shooting down the Arcbird? Are we the bad guys? Are we the baddies? They started a coup just so they could start a space program and play around with rocket ships. I feel bad now. I want to join them. Guys, if you can afford it, I mean, I want to play around with rockets. Artifact that turns you into a vampire, probably. It's like you suck the blood of people remotely by shooting them or something silly. I'm sure the aliens had some use for that or whatever. I guess it's not the aliens, it's the scientists in this instance. All I know is the zone in Roadside Picnic from the excerpts I've read are is basically like nonsensically comically evil, and it's what do you call it? And its consequences. Like using anything from there could cause so many bad issues that like humanity could be wiped out. But mostly you're just gonna die really quickly, really horribly. Scientist and just a janitor with an RPK. What a cool gun from hit game Girls Front Line. I actually did like her look overall, but I preferred AN, I feel like AN 94 out of that squad. Went out for GFL and I forgive for GFL too. It didn't seem that bad, but I just couldn't stay with it. I've had a really hard time dealing with like mobile game grind when I have like other stuff I want to do. I used to be really good about doing like the first GFL and FGO and GBF and Arc Knights all at once. And I just fell off. I couldn't do it anymore. I was washed. Put me in a shower, I'm fully washed, gamers. So they rolled out the foot stuff? Oh. That stuff, yeah. It was like a perfectly passable, like, XCOM Lite, I guess. But there wasn't a lot of variety to it, and there was like too many combats per whatever to like make me feel like, man. It just felt like a drag after a bit, I guess is the way of putting it. Huh? Where's the target? Shows there's a target, but there's no target. Is there a submarine underwater? Whatever. But yeah, there's oh god, some of the new skins I've seen are kind of insane with it. I have some chest envy occasionally, but then like I see them bouncing like trampolines and I'm just like, you know what? I'm okay. You know, in the end, actually, I'm very tasteful and cool. Nice. I think that's everybody now, except our last target. Sorry for taking all your stuff, Nagase, but like, you were kind of being... You're mostly just hovered around on this one. I think you engaged like one fighter group, and then I just kept killing them all. That wasn't enough? Really? Okay. Whatever. I'll do more. You're a red-blooded man, but you can't expect, can't shove TNA and expect me to carry, yeah. I feel like a lot of people are like that. Like, yes, great sex appeal and everything, but you gotta have something with it, please. Can't all be potatoes, you gotta have some meat with it, or like, I don't understand the point. There may be some decorum. See, that's why King Coley is perfect. It was actually Intrepid's birthday today, or launch date rather, and I really like her her arcade version. I really hope they put it on as like a standalone game at some point because they finished development for it, and it's gonna go out of the arcades in the next year or two. I did meet someone once who was actually working on a King Coley arcade conversion for home. And God, it was looking like a ton of work because he was sitting there with like his, with the console open, just like rubbing his forehead and going, oh, hi, it's you. Because I checked in on him a couple of times because this was like at a call-on, right? And I was kind of interested. And I was like, oh, do you have the ship or the ship or the ship? And they were not any of his faves, so he didn't have any extras or anything. Or any to begin with. But it was still cool seeing it. I hope he makes it happen. I haven't checked to see if he has. He probably doesn't remember me though. Which is a-okay. It's really fun using the machine too, because I've gotten to use the machine. And you use like a naval like sort of putting the gear in, like, you know, forward, reverse, etc., neutral, determine your speed on the side, like a physical thing, and then you use like a, you know, like a big like ship's wheel to turn and do all that stuff, and then you hit like actual buttons to arm your stuff and shoot them off. It's really fun. It's actually genuinely a lot of fun, and like it was the best parts of Kinkoli, which is what I'm hoping. I hope their new thing's good, but like it sounds like it's gonna be a mobile game slash Steam live service thing, which sucks, but I feel like they have so much potential where they could have done more with it.
We have received information that the enemy's mobile fleet is on the move. They seem to be ready to rally.
Turn to Pachinko machine crying. That was MGS3's fate for like 10 years before they did Delta. I'm not sure I really care that much about Delta. I'll probably try it at some point, but it'll have to be really cheap.
The enemy's mobile fleet.
Okay.
The Aegis cruiser's firepower capability is immense. Try to avoid being caught in its sights and use the hidden breakaway operation.
Yeah. Let's do takeoff. They just did with their games for a while, yeah. They kind of just threw them on stuff like that. Right, no support. Let's do the F-14 again, because it's poggers with the sauce and has loads of missiles and loads of speed. And a decent turn rate. And since we can't do loop-de-loops or weird maneuvers in this thing! It's Young Fireman or whatever the frick. I love this track. Biggest young fireman or whatever enjoyer finally hears it in game. Alright, just for you. I played this a bunch before stream. Hydrate, right, hydrating, and I'll try and stretchy while I turn. Stretchy. Stretchy. Oh god, stretchy. Stretch. Okay, stretch. Hold on, I can do this while stretching. Okay. Hydrating. Gear. Yeah, I like whatever's wrong with her at this point. Oh god. That is actually a really scary ship. Like the Project Wingman, like mercenary ships that are just firing 5 gazillion AA at you. Such a good track. It's got that plane game feel down perfectly. Also, since you can't tell if they've actually locked on in that state, it's kind of a trust that you've locked on for long enough to hit. Also, the whip crack is like classic. It's a guidance system and you have like 20 flat cannons. Exactly. Just put some people on some World War II flat cannons like the olden days. Just make them higher powered and longer shooting. That's all you need. They can catch like a 2G jet going by. I believe in them. I can. Can't you? But yeah, here's another Zoe. What is this? Does anyone know what Zoe means? Because my brain is like, it's Zone of Enders, but that's not what it is. Right, Okay, nice little dodges. Just trying to go back and forth. Right, I can't turn upwards because it'll get mad at me and say I need to stall. Because it's very silly. Yeah, like they get to do that and I don't get to do that. It's very silly. I guess they have to limit you somehow. There we go, finally. That guy was tough. What is it with destroying navies in Ace Combat and having a cool soundtrack to it for some reason? Nice. Oh, if you hit the actual, like, plane hole, or the actual ship hole first, it gets all of them. Project Wingman, please take note for Project Wingman 2 that surely you're gonna make, right? I'm not just coping, right? I'm neither coping nor seething. You're coping. You're seething. I don't think they're ever gonna go back to that thing, sadly. I need to stop lingering over that gun before it actually shoots me. What the frick? It's gotten hit twice now, plus some machine gun fire. Warning! 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 Okay, these guys are just beefy for some reason. One of the things I wonder about on modern carriers is if there's a backup deck. Because I know some ships have like a backup steering system somewhere in case things go really bad on like the deck that's like extended upwards. Look at being beefy, huh? Well, sometimes there's a lot of beef, okay? And like, you don't have enough room on your plate for that, and like, you gotta turn some of it into jerky. Okay, I am definitely super fast. Wait. Perfectly timed with crack. I'm going to kill so many planes. I feel like if you killed even like a dozen enemy planes in a single combat, you'd be like God's greatest gift to like whatever branch you're in real life. I heard you talk about checking the beef. I got banned. Wait, what? This is time-honored country culture. I wouldn't ban that. Hopefully I got the A on that one. Because you have to go really close for that lock-on. No, it's that one. I don't think you can avoid the A on this one. I am truly a woman of culture, exactly. Let's get the gun this time. Or maybe both? Almost got both. Maybe I didn't hit the hard point. Or whatever. Wait, there was someone behind me. Are you an ace? I want your booty for an ace, please. Please. Acesonly.com. There you are. You are! The sequel to Farmers Only. Aces Only. should... Yep, that was it. Cool. Is it asexual people have their own hardware store? I can't believe they started a hardware store where you're not allowed to go unless you prove you're aced. And they keep all the heaviest duty tools there. I have to go to Harbor Freight. World is over. There's some crazy Harbor Freight videos out there of people testing the tools and watching them fail like almost immediately in spectacular ways. Do not get their brand if you ever go there. Oh! We get a landing? Ah! I'm gonna fail this. Okay. Save me, gamer. Save me. It actually worked! I caught onto the thing. Okay. No! Really? What? If you fail that, it's actually over? EF 2000. Okay, cool. I thought it was just gonna be fine. Alright, we got 2 French planes, I think. Okay, breaking into the enemy submarine base. Let's do it. Alright, another... Okay. Surely this one will be a lot harder.
The enemy submarine base deep among the cliffs stretching directly inland from the inlet. We received information from our intelligence division on submarines loaded with deadly cruise missiles.
I was like, oh, okay, it's totally fine, and then it just, like, completely and utterly just goofed it. I thought I hit the snag or whatever.
Enemy submarine base. Because the air above the base is protected by a similar anti-aircraft missile net.
Thank you for the clip, by the way. Let's try the EF 2000. Let's see what the French are up to. Ooh, nice shock again. Oh, we got that good, like, submarine noise mixed in with the electronic music. Just as the 90s doctor ordered, I guess. Oh! Frick! Ah!
Breaking into
Let's try that again.
Submarine base.
I got a little greedy. One night stand, got it. I destroyed the yacht again, as God intended. More yachts. Perish. Where am I going? Going somewhere. It's a weird map. I guess there's a bunch of different ways you can go. Heh, nice boat. Shame if anything, spent $1 million to destroy it. Would I get more money for destroying the helicopters? Absolutely. Don't care. Killing them with hammers. The soundtrack is still banging. Also, I destroyed a yacht, as God intended. Maybe that's where they got the idea from. I feel like I should be in like a 90s golf game right now. With this like very like a relaxing nighttime track. And I should be on like a tropical shore or whatever. Listen how like cool that one is. Did yacht see that coming? What's their favorite game then? I can tell you. Yahtzee! Nice chilling at the beach with a good drink music, yeah? Hey, Italian! Alright, we're now a warrant officer. I get the FA-18! It's one of my favorite planes. I love FA-18s. Oh, welcome back. Certified. What? Oh, oops. Certified Jet Classic. But I said load. What? Okay, there we go. Alright, give me this. Alright, let's go do power play. This is just like my NHLs. Yo. Hope you're having a good one after work.
We need you to take over the hydraulic power plant facility located in a secluded spot in the mountains.
Love to destroy the heavy water plant at the dam.
The enemy arms production base without damaging the base itself.
Okay.
You must now concentrate your force in attacking the enemy's escort fighter unit and their attack facilities.
Yeah.
Target: the power plant defense unit.
Alright, F-18. Just for fun, we'll take edge. Secure air support over target. Attack enemy ground unit. Secure the air support of the target or engage enemy aircraft. Do that. I wish I could give her different commands once we were in, but it might confuse the AI. Yeah, where's the do your best option? Just shoot at things that you see, okay? Ooh, she go fast. She goes so fast. Alright, the joust was only half successful. Just be yourself, Edge. Just edge them out. I would have felt so bad for Nagase if she lived through the edging phase of online. Haha. I guess you really edged that guy when you dodged his missile, huh, Nagase? Pulls out her pistol and, like, immediately takes you hostage. I'm switching sides. Maybe the Belkins are right. Oh, she got that one. Nice shot. Why does this kind of remind me of Castlevania music? SPVT Goon, oh god. There's probably some like Dutch person with a name like Gooner or something that means like just guy or something in that language. And he's just been having the worst few years of his life. It feels like very like Castlevania in the late PS1, like early PS2 era into like PSP. I think it's just the way the beat is or something. Nagase, where are you? How are you like dodging just by barely moving? Teach me your ways. European, which European country was the one that had a yogurt build said, Mama, die, die, die? Oh, that sounds like German. It's probably like D, like this is this, like that kind of thing. There's lots of like German and Dutch stuff that sounds really funny and because it sounds just like other words in English, but of course. I know there's some that are like the reverse way also, where English is like really funny in their native language because of some word or another. But I usually never hear about it. Missile, no target. Okay, so the no target was behind the missile. Yay, I guess. Warning, warning. You really do gotta barely move to get out of the way, huh? Not great missile tracking back in the 90s, I guess. Okay, this part sounds less Castlevania, but it could be. It could be something from like, I don't know, like an arrangement of whatchamacallit. Brain. What am I thinking of? The one with Alucard. That like everybody loves. Cons can't translate Die hier as the Lord, which is another game. Oh, my favorite one is usually just Die Fugger, which looks like Die Fugger. Symphony of the Night, yes, that one. I agree with you. The only Castlevania games I've played are Castlevania X and a PS3 only, online only thing that was called Harmony of Despair, which was actually my introduction to Castlevania. Figure sounds like it'd be written on a helmet in Sharpie. Next time I get a Screen Point Symphony on the menu, yeah, exactly. I keep telling myself I'm gonna play on the online PS3, legit PS3, definitely, or PSC3 or whatever. And then I'm just like, I don't want to start the grind again. And then people are like, no, you can just like, you can skip it all. And I'm like, But then, what are you really playing? Canned is the operative word, yeah. Bean's like, what am I doing here? I guess I could replay a few stages here or there. If I'm not grinding, am I really living? Please like and subscribe to my Grindstars FM account. Does anyone still use Last FM? I feel like that was a big thing for a while and then it just like disappeared off the face of the earth. Why do you guys have ships in the middle of this friggin' like reservoir? Just put like a missile thing down. You're fine. It's the same thing. Let's Google it. Alright, go for it. Tell me what you find. Rated by Owlbear? Is mini such case? Oh, is it just like gone now? This is just like my Pathfinder Kingmakers. I struggle to compete with BlackRock FM, I see. I feel like they would struggle to compete with stuff like Spotify or anything else at this point. How did I miss that? Like 5 feet behind. I guess that is the problem. Didn't have long enough to lock on. More exclusive contracts than like, yeah. I would imagine. Frick! It locked onto the wrong thing. I thought it was on the right one. Sorry about the damage. Sorry. Sorry. That one, oh, try to lock on to that too. And gamers, countrymen. Yo, fuckers. Alright, it tricked me. I don't care for the fact that it tricked me, but it tricked me. I don't think that fails the whole mission, but I think as long as you just, you know, don't do anything too crazy, it's fine. I think it's on the gun? Yeah, it's on the gun. I have to, like, check twice now. Good luck with me, noise. Why are the freaking towers that are, like, civilian towers even showing up on IFF? I feel like there's a problem here. Nagase must be messing around with somebody. There we go, missile. Tried to trick me again. I'm not that high in the sky. I'm like 800 feet. Hey, Lear. I've been hiking before and had jets fly right over me. It's an interesting experience. I think the lowest one's ever flown right over me was like about 100 feet, 200 feet. And it was like, it was a military jet. It was actually 2 of them flying in tandem through the mountains, and I was like, oh, okay. Good to see you too, buddy. And they flew by a few times, actually. They must have been on some kind of exercise. Where's Nagase? Somewhere. Probably gonna make me pay for the damage to the power plant, which is gonna be like, replace 1 electrical tower. Okay, sorry. That costs nothing compared to all that military hardware. I'll take it. I do like that you can freck up on this and like not end the mission either. It just continues the campaign. Navigator, thanks for hanging out. I didn't see that part until now. Yeah, I was like that when I found it. Non-target 1. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Yeah, that was like nothing. SV-35! Yeah, I'll try that. Zoe Colonel. Sure. Actually, the enemy missile silo base. Pursue an enemy's transport plane. Dorado seems to pay out way more, so I'm gonna do that. I guess I meant to crash more and fail more. I still think it was really devious they made you try out, like, landing for the first time and gave you, like, a tiny little runway out at sea. We'll do the missile silo base. We'll do the S-35, or ST-35.
Of the enemy missile silo base. Thanks to your continued success, our forces have been able to advance a little further into enemy territory. As you can be sure, their counterattacks will escalate fiercely. Here, we want to throw the enemy into confusion in order to take the dominant position.
Dang, they're really like, we are switching from sub to dom. We need your help.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Alphaville.
So true, I
The
belong
objective
there.
is to destroy the exhaust duct which ventilates the underground silo and the enemy missile silo base itself. Target.
Alright, so where's all the impreg Omegas? Is that the enemy? Alright, Edge. Oh god, they gave her an upgrade. And him too. Yeah, they gave her like dress uniform. What the frick? Sure, why not? Attack, engage enemy aircraft, why not? Tactical cutie patootie for the rest of the raid, exactly. Got a timeshare in Alphaville. This feels like a classic, like, Ace Combat 4 track right now. Three for. No, one of them got away. Oh, this is such a good track. Where are all these tracks hiding on my life? I guess here, but you know. Hello, Goose. Oh yeah, Mother Goose. This is just like my Ace Combat 5s. I think. Dang, he took 2 shots. Alright, yeah, he's a real ace, I guess. Really funny if they could crash into the sides of the canyons and stuff. I'm assuming you have magical protection when you're not looking. So they can't do that, because I don't think I've ever seen it happen. Right, you should be right around here. Alright, fight me, Max. Does anybody remember seeing a show called Max Powers at one point when they were a kid? I saw like a couple episodes of it and then I like never saw it again. I feel like it was one of those like animations that like everybody forgot about after a while. That was very clearly there to like sell a toy or something and then was just not successful. Wait, is he firing from his butt? No, he isn't. That was a gun position. Powers, I remember Max Steel, which is also an action figure line. Maybe that was it? I could be misremembering the name. Like I said, I don't remember much about it. There we go. Expire Homer's fake name in an episode of Simpsons? I don't know. I've barely watched any Simpsons. I feel like you needed to have been born in the 80s for like to watch all the like the Simpsons that everybody wants you to watch or whatever, like naturally on TV. Otherwise, it's just like you get whatever garbage came later. Oh, they were like hovering. Okay. Oh, they're like the frickin' British planes that hover or whatever when they land. Or whatever. I forget what they're called. Sea Raiders or something? I don't know. Harriers? I think it's Harriers. What? Magically gone? It also miss the Revelins reference details sometimes. I feel like they get referenced by so much by people who are older that like it just enters your brain eventually, and you don't get a choice. Like, I never saw the frickin' Lisa dental plan thing, and yet, like, I've seen it so many times referenced that it's now in my brain. Yeah, Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. I think it has something about to do with union, Homer being in a union or something. And they, like, try and buy him off with the 90s equivalent of a pizza party, which is free beer. I think it almost works. And then he's like, oh, I have to get Lisa braces. And it's like showing his brain going in slow motion. News Carter's Nagase also helped a lot with the music he made, famous for, mixing famous lines of Simpsons. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised by that either. There's a ton of artists that remix Simpsons stuff, I feel like, in some form or another. Alright, that was very much trust. No, we have to do the frickin' Death Star shot every time we do one of those silos, apparently. Oh, that one's gonna be too harsh. Very weird map. There was another one that was kind of like this in one, but it was like much simpler, and everything was like in this one little valley in between a bunch of buttes like this. And like you just had to keep going back and forth, taking weird angles at it, and then resetting up again. Here, let's get this one first. Yeah, Black Mesa is somewhere in here too, also. There should be helicopters and Gordon Freeman. About that beer I owe you. Dank pods, what a YouTube career. Wait, did you say he's gonna stop or something? He's been doing tons of like car content recently. HL3 tomorrow, by the way. Definitely, definitely. Restart Steam, Half-Life 3's out. Ooh, don't do that. That's cringe. Like I say, what are you doing? Did I kill all the planes and now you're just like, I guess I'll hang around? Should be able to give them a secondary objective when they don't have anything to do. Man went onto yellow iPods. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, that's the same guy. Okay, okay. I'm just realizing what you were saying. I'm a little bit, don't worry about it. Nagase, where are you? But yeah, that's all I see him do these days. I guess that's how he got into like the dank pods thing, because he just kept finding trash or whatever for his music stuff. I didn't know he like played drums or something, but I didn't know like he had like a full like music thing going on before that. I just know him because all of his manky car builds and like weird like thrift finds in Australia. He's taught me a lot about Australian culture. Oh, buddy, you attacked me. Okay, hi. Hi. Oh, you scared me. It's okay, it's okay. Gonna attack me. Here, let's finish up the stage so we can figure out what Mr. Kitty needs. Hi, Mr. Kitty. Mr. Manager, what do you want? Am I behind on schedule? Oh, ho, ho, hi. Yeah, I think we want something. Right, we got Goose and all that. Why F23A? I feel like I should know that one. Oh, buddy, you made it full screen. How do I undo that? There we go. Hi. Hi, St. Elmo's Fire. That should have been a mission name in Project Wingman. You know, all things considered. He has 2 jazz degrees, really? Okay. Alright, he's frustrated by something. I'll be right back. I'm gonna figure out what Mr. Kitty needs. And in the meantime, enjoy the cool music. Okay. He wanted like another little bit of food. I've been kind of feeding him when he wants to get fed at this point, because he seems to self-regulate and really actually know when he's hungry versus when food. So if it's something early though, I'll just give him like half his usual thing and then give the half later. And that seems to work out. Mr. Manager is a good regulator. That's why he's the manager. He's actually a teeny bit under what he usually is right now, so I think he just hasn't been eating as much of his dry food. So I'm fine with feeding him a little bit more if he wants it. No, I'm too broke. Okay. Cat being responsible when it comes to eating and not trying to eat every random thing. I've been lucky that way with the 2 cats I've had. Swimsuit season's also here. So is Big Boy season. Peyton Channel. I thought it said like the old quarterback? Well, I guess there's 2 quarterbacks now. The one that was with the Giants or whatever, and the other one that was with the Colts. Did Peyton Manning ever win a Super Bowl? I can't remember. I think he got like twerked on by the Steelers that one year, and I don't think they came back from it. Alright, no support this time. Alright, let's go save our warship friends. This is just like King Coley, for real, for real. Usually the SU-35 isn't that great in these games, so I'm surprised. Are they actually going to fight the emplacements, or are they just going to be cringe and and not do anything? Alright, yeah, that's going to be too close. I think that should hit. Almost. Nice. The more I think about it, I think the more Peyton Manning might be one of those quarterbacks that, kind of like that one quarterback, or that one, oh wait, we actually can do it with this plane. Cool. Like that one running back for the Lions or whatever his name was. Hey, there's some good old guitar in this. Who like never won a Super Bowl but had like really good statistical careers or whatever. I know just enough from like hanging out with my dad and watching games sometimes that the statistics stuck in my head. Man, that is some MIDI guitar right there. Quality. Need to be serenaded by the MIDI Spanish guitar. Alright, wasting a bunch of missiles on this guy. Almost. Still not very efficient though. What's my sports knowledge? Show my brother, yeah. Just like vampire off of it a little bit, and like honestly that's all you need for normal conversations in society or whatever. Imagining energy vampire but for like popular culture. That's me. Just absorb it by osmosis so I don't have to go to like the big film TM of the year by Disney or whatever. Oh, frick. I got too close. Xiao. Alright, we're fighting the PRC. Got it. Here's Xi Jinping. I would like to visit your country sometime. It seems nice. I did when I was younger. Ah, what the frick. Okay. I see. They can just machine gun the ships, I guess. No, they can also missile them. Dang it! I remember listening to coworkers about like, whatever was going on after Endgame happened or whatever. I watched a couple of those films at one point, but I was like, okay, I get the point of them. I'm good. And then I kind of checked out of them. But like, they just kept going. Alright. I didn't realize it was that quick. Alright, Captain. I'm Captain Mimi. Making the geothermal plant base. Alright, looks like Fort Gray Island might be the last one. Alright, maybe we can afford the cool new plane too. No, wait, I wanted to play more. Load. Claims it's only been an hour and a half, but it's been like 2 hours. Whatever. No, load? What the flick? It said start was... Oh god, is that not start? That is the start button on my thing. Alright. Continue? Oh, you like load the data at the main menu and then you go to continue. Okay, okay, I get how it works now. It's weird. Alright, give me whatever the heck this thing is. Aircraft designers really do be like, we made slightly different wings this time, pay us $10 million for this plane.
Your operation this time is to destroy the enemy's
Perhaps
geothermal
25 million.
It is a difficult task because
Perhaps
this base
100
is
million.
completely covered by a dome-shaped wall made of heavy resistant material. Bombing it directly will not be effective. We will first break into the base through a heat release vent and
Okay.
then destroy their central cooling unit in order to stop the base from functioning. The heat release vent is closed at the moment, but our ground unit is scheduled to enter the base secretly and open it.
Oh, nice.
We plan to open the vent at precisely 1500 hours.
Can only keep the vent open for 90 seconds.
In this operation, we can only keep the vent open for 90 seconds.
Okay, so you have...
Hit and breakaway operation with lightning speed.
Hopefully there's a
must be
clock on the thing.
Target. The enemy's geothermal plant.
Good little girl on the dash. 1.3 billion credits, please. It helps with stealth. You show up as like an actual bird on radar, I promise. Here. I want you to... secure the base. Something about that joust doesn't give me both of them, it just gives me like one of them, and then the other one's like two off to the side or something. I don't care. Slowly turning really do be the strongest thing in this game, I guess. Because the missiles just instantly drop off as they get near if you're turning. Yeah, secure the base, Nagase. Nice. Interesting soundtrack too on this one. I'm not sure how to call it other than sort of like tropical lounge music MIDI mode, but tense. Seinfeld DVD music, something like that. Ah, frick. He was not coming my way. He was not going my way, unlike my Idolmaster. Okay, 1300. It's almost time. Oh no, they're real life minutes. Okay, never mind. Okay, these guys are all just zip-zooming by me, not wanting to fight. Is Nagase doing her job? I feel like she isn't. I don't see her anywhere. Okay, so one more minute and it should, like, it should pop off. Didn't hit, huh? Interesting. Alright, here we go. Clear to engage. Are you opening the thing? You haven't opened it. Okay, I have to go in through there, sure. That's the vent, okay. Nice. Easy peasy. Didn't get much out of that though. Alright, 2-star captain. Showing coastal radar facility, okay. I guess we went the wrong way. Maybe if we fail, we go another way.
Your last mission in Operation Alphaville is to destroy the enemy's radar facilities installed all over the coastal area.
Interesting.
The missile guidance system will not work because of the complexity of the coastal area. Therefore,
Yeah, I thought I'd have to dive bomb it. I thought it was meant from like the top, and I was gonna be like, dang, that's gonna suck.
Target: the enemy's coastal radar installation. We expect this to be a fierce battle, but if we can break through their defense, their headquarters...
Okay, so the next one would probably be the last mission, or second last mission. It'd probably be the last mission, and then they launch the big bird. We'll do it without support, just in case we have another thingy coming. We'll also could do the A10 or something. That would be very silly. I feel like the Su-35 had the best, machine gun though, so far. It could be the other one too. Okay, good. They're not like super strong or whatever. Nice. Alright, Mr. Ship. Okay, so we can target the ships and stuff. It's not the radar sites. Whoa! That missile nearly took me down. The frick was that? Okay, this also sounds like a Castlevania track to me. I feel like I'm fighting an early game boss in Castlevania. Okay, I'm being trailed by like everybody. Oh god, listen to him jam. He's got the wah-wah pedal on. They always seem just to hit the deceleration really hard whenever you chase them. Yeah, warning, warning, because they're all getting on my tail, because there's no Nagase. Sorry, no edge. Alright, that's like the perfect distance there. There's something else right here that's like, oh, there you go. I was gonna say it was avoiding my, my radar there. How'd that miss? I went like right at him. Alright, slow turn got him. just turning into them now. I have to like almost wait for them to stall out a bit. Should be another ship right here, or no, that's missile. Oh, okay. It was the crest of the hill that probably hit it. It's like a pseudo... What had a missile? Seriously, what's shooting me? Nothing. Nothing's in range. Whatever. Okay, now we have a plane on our back. It's been the hardest one so far, I feel like. Slight turn really screws up a missile, I guess. Alright, they're like covering each other. Kind of cringe, honestly. Man, there's a ton of planes on this one. Alright, starting back in on it. Yeah, they don't respect the 1v1. I keep getting third-partied. Please fix this, Fortnite. If only this were no build. Let's get this other guy, because otherwise he's going to sit on my butt this whole time. I do not particularly care for that. He's a little cringe out of 10. I really wish I could, like, do turns that weren't just, like, straight turns. I miss being able to do barrel rolls and stuff. Alright, there we go. Now we can finally be normal. Probably were missiles out that... where did you spawn in from? What a dweeb. Yeah, where did this guy pull up from? Alright, buddy, I need you to stop following me. It's kind of cringe. You're gonna, like, go right by me. I can feel it. Yeah, 6-foot rule, pal, okay? I mean, I stopped wearing masks, but you should still stay 6 feet away. I don't need your nasty conflict. I feel like if more people wear mask cons, it would probably help with that, but I don't think people are going to do that. It's hard enough to breathe in some of those places. I remember someone taking a CO2 measurement, and I think it was like one of the biggest cons in the country. Why am I forgetting the one in LA? I think it's like 140,000 people or something silly. It's like the biggest one in the world. and it was like genuinely harmful levels of like CO2 for anybody who had like asthma, and it still wasn't great for anybody else because it would almost simulate like having light asthma for you. These are just say that, but suggest try the deodorant. Okay. Apparently there's cons that will hand out deodorant, and like that's great and all, but apparently some of them will also hand out Axe, so that it just ends up smelling like a weird like what do you call it, like a college classroom full of guys that did not shower. Right, major. Major. Still not at the end. I would have thought that we were. Okay. Handing out bottles of Febreze and disinfectant spray. I still remember there was a guy in, more than one guy in high school actually, who was like, yeah, I don't need to shower some days. I can just spray myself down. And I was like, I see.
Attack on the enemy-controlled city. With your great effort, both Operations Alphaville and Bellissima were big successes.
Huh,
Here we
interesting.
want to assemble all our forces to secure the last invasion.
You mean Bellissima?
Attacking their garrison in the coastal city of Port Edwards. Our target
Port Edwards, isn't that a Canadian?
the Central Highway Network being
I think that's a Canadian city.
runways for their fighters. Target: the enemy garrison and Central Highway Network.
Not a big city, but a small one.
Let 'em have it.
Okay. I think this is the end of the game, I guess? You know what? We don't have anything left to spend on, so Edge, why don't you come with us? Why don't you cover my tail for once, just for fun? I really have that issue with Konica too, the ones I do usually. Ow. The big issue with when I went to cons, aside from them being way too expensive, so I couldn't keep going, was that, ooh, cool nighttime track. Is the fact that I would always get really sick. I had one time where I got so sick that like I couldn't like do anything for nearly half the con. I was just like stuck in bed at the hotel room. It was not a fun time. I just have like a very weak immune system. Yeah, it kind of sucked because like I spent a bunch on it too. Ooh, tank. Why does the tank have a missile? That's not a tank, that's an anti-aircraft, like armored anti-aircraft. Yeah, VTubers aren't known for their constitution. They kind of max out other things. Constitution ends up being a dumb stat a lot. Look, buddy, I put some money in that dex, alright, and I am gonna fire so many arrows per minute. Just don't let them hit me, okay? Don't let them put me in the poison gas, and like we're all gonna be fine. Look, I went to the magical item shop. I got what I needed, alright? Don't criticize me. Don't con an int, they're like anti-wizards, I see. I don't know how Tyler 1 actually is in like his actual streams or real life or whatever, but I always, when I think of that, I think like the dump instat, I think of that image of him with the dent in his head or whatever. I think it's like an edit or whatever, but like, it's just like, oh god, what happened? What the frick? They get to actually turn around. Look, these games are all about action economy. I'm gonna hit so many arrows. So like, don't worry, like, what's a sustained fight? The GM surely would never put anything like that in here. He wants to continue the SCP at Foundation. I heard he was doing some kind of thing for Street Fighter, which is why he came to mind. It was like a show match with some other big streamer. I can't remember the name. Was it Ludwig or was it, who was it? It was someone big. Well, since becoming a dad, but can still be a toxic nutter, you know. It's all the League of Legends concentrated exposure. He absorbed a bunch of the solo queue into his body. You know how, like, clams go into toxic environments and slowly clean them out, but they themselves are still kind of toxic until, like, the next generation or two? It's like that or something, I imagine. I love doing tunnel runs that aren't really tunnel runs. Yeah. Yeah, something about streamers having children I feel like does change them, for sure. I can't remember if like Daigo also had kids or whatever, but I feel like he stopped being as like hyper competitive, for example. I'm trying to think of who else had kids that are what am I thinking of? I can't remember. Was it Northern Lion or whatever? Apparently in his earlier stuff he was like a lot more he had a lot of more like weird takes and like stuff, but I guess having a kid maybe chilled him out a bit or something. I don't know how true that is there. Armor convoy slide by one gun run. Oof, yeah. Not exactly a great what do you call it? Investment on the dollar? Return on the dollar? Whatever. Such a relaxing music to blow up convoys to. That has to be a YouTube channel at this point. I think he only streams during the day or whatever. I think a lot of people also found him after Germa stopped streaming regularly. There seemed to be kind of a desire for him to be like the new Germa. And he just like is not that. Displacing logistics, ASMR, 1080p. Where are the aces? I was hoping to save a couple missiles for them. I saved you the blue crayon. My fellow Marine pilots. Oh, highway, sure. Yeah, just for you guys. Alright, engage the Nagase. I think that is Nagase's... It sounds very similar. It's hard to tell. I'd have to like pull up the voice files. But I could swear she kind of sounds like the Nagase voice actor in English for the 5th game. I don't think the company would have cared enough to go find them again. Especially off of like 10 lines, but still. Oh boy, you yorked out of there real quick. You Francis York Morgan out of there. If only that game would not crash every 5 minutes when I try and play it. Okay, this thing keeps like moving where the actual reticle is constantly. Oh, frick. I wanted to just get right behind his butt. Did you see that turn, Jack? I'm what you call an ace combatter. I hear it hits sometimes, but man, not easy. And they always just decelerate a bunch to try and get like behind you again. Whatever, it's not worth it. Aren't that movie from the Snoopy movie? Famous for its role in Peanuts cartoon? I see, I see. They do mention a lot of films in that game too. Like they'll talk about like B movies that you've like never heard of. Like Attack of the Giant Ants from like 1962 or whatever the frick. And like the main character will go on and be like, yeah, I used to rent VHSs all the time just to watch crappy movies. It's very what's his face coded in MGS2 medic or whatever. He's always still going on about movies. And then in 3 it's what's his face? The Colonel going on about like 60s movies like Jason and the Argonauts or whatever. I think Morgan's a turbo node, yeah. Once it's finally stable, there's something I really do want to play through that game because it's I really liked Twin Peaks when I watched the first season, and then I enjoyed the second season too when it, you know, finally came out in 25 years later or whatever it was. Oh, you have to destroy certain groups of enemies for it to spawn more. Okay. Interesting. Oh, they're using the highways as runways. I get it. I get it. Okay, I really can't afford to miss too many of these right now. But yeah, a lot of those characters were just the personal outlet for Hideo Kojima to be like, haha. I love bad movies. I love crappy movie like, like Attack on, or Escape from LA or whatever. I remember watching the first one, Escape from New York, and it was very cheesy B-movie-like, but it wasn't that bad. It was just a very silly premise with a very silly payoff. And almost like, as soon as I get there, it like immediately kind of pulls off of him. Not protests and those words are there, I know, right? It's fine. Snake, they're not supporting the, they're not supporting the military-industrial complex. Destroy them immediately. York, they're peanuts before they ever know what happens. Can you really feel the limited missiles sometimes? Frack! Will somebody think of the arms dealers? Exactly. It's almost like it's like, here, watch. It suddenly gets really erratic as it gets near the plane that you're actually shooting at. God, I hate the guns in this game. They're just like so unstable. There we go. Feels pistol drunk, I see. Okay, I need to like just do that. No, 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 stop, 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 stop. There we go. You have to be really, like, right behind him for it to work. Anything beyond about 200 is a huge pain in the butt. Nice. Oh god, no. Please don't make me do this. Okay, it's not a whatchamacallit this time. Okay, there we go. That one was fine. I guess I just went on the short landing pad. If I'd gone, like, just to the one on the right, it would have been okay. Lieutenant Colonel, that's me. Attack on the enemy's headquarters. Let me save. Nice job. Thank you. You do that on a carry out of the blue was rude. It kind of was. That felt like a got you moment. Okay.
Attack on the enemy's headquarters.
We're in the Crocodile City.
My fellow pilots, we appreciate your excellent
My
efforts
fellow
to work
Americans.
this battle through.
We must
This
torque.
operation, we will invade the base
We
in
must
safe
serve.
harbor and will make a total attack
And we
on
must
the
bust
enemy's
it down.
headquarters there. Our last target is their central headquarters located deep within the
Are we not
city.
gonna finish with a super like
Air
plane?
facilities, the port facilities, and their headquarters.
Got it.
There is no question that the enemy will use all his forces to defend this city. We expect your best effort in this operation.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have support with Edge. And I will have you engage enemy aircraft, actually. Part of me wants to go with, like, the A-10. Or, like, F117A. But, like, I really don't think the ground attack actually needs anything in this instance. So I'll just do the Starlight Fighter. I wonder if this was like the F-35 concept fighter or something. Let me make it perfectly clear. It disappears. Only hit one. I'll break it down sexual style. How can we accept to ever get a little sauce on the dance floor? One of the things I actually miss about Obama was his speaking style was so distinct. It was like instantly recognizable, even if you were doing like the worst impression imaginable. Also, the "let me be clear" memes were like pretty darn good, actually. I always enjoyed how stupid it was. Okay, we're gonna have to hit that one. Slumber memes for a more civilized age. Were we ever really civilized when you think about it? Or are we all just like weird little guys online? Shooting our shot in the game of life. And probably missing from the 3-point line after being fouled like 50 times. But we had our containment zone, yeah. It was the Garden of Eden in Assassin's Creed 2. Whatever happened to YT Mindy? I guess it was the death of Flash kind of, you know, put a damper on things. Is it still up? I thought it was flash-based. Or perhaps a little flash cringe, I'm not sure. Interesting. I forgot what the exploit was that was like so bad that everybody had to switch off of flash and they just didn't want to deal with it anymore. I do not know about brain peppers. I see. I want to say Wait till Yvendi had a... Did that have the shiny teeth and new one on it? I can't remember. With, what do you call it? The Hestia anime. Nice. Use the poggers with the sauce. I return to bed. Have a good TV. Really does feel like a final battle music. Very energetic, very hopeful. Fast-paced, a little tense. But you've got it in the bag at this point. Certified military game classic. Why does it only hit like half of them even though they both go off at this more or less the same time? Oh, another Zoe. Give me your paint job. I want the red plane. I'm not Shara Symbol and I never wish to be, but I want the red paint job. It's kind of cool. I don't randomly wake up and go like, you know, we should really just like destroy the entire population of Australia, but like I'm sure, you know, somebody in Australia has thought that once or twice. So maybe he's actually Australian. No. I found out recently that Shara Azmul is supposed to be from Texas, which like hit me with like a ton of bricks. I was like, are you serious? Him? He feels like one of the least Texas people I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, that's like a complete lie. I think the Japanese writers had zero understanding of what Texas was like. They were just like, I don't know. I'm sure a blonde guy could come from there or something. That guy should have been from Anaheim. Hey, Vitalina! The tank. Once again, I only hit one of them. Should name him John Hamburger or something, I love those extremely fake Western names in old anime especially. But even in newer anime, they just like don't care. They just make it anyways, like some weird fricked up like amalgam of like 3 different languages or like random words they found that they thought that were cool. Wait, why did that all spawn right there after I killed the tank? Okay, I couldn't tell if I was locked in, and I don't think I was. Yeah, it feels like if you destroy certain tanks, it like unlocks the next group. Just like real life. Yeah, that just like spawned a bunch of planes above me. What the frick? Oh, because this is supposed to be their like, whatchamacallit. This is meant to be their headquarters right here. Alright, please no cringe missile alerts. Well, the same uniform, I had to go home and change. Oh no. Civil War moment. Well, this game had the YF-23. Is it just meant to be like a concept thing for the F-35 or something? Because it's kind of what it looks like to me. Bonk. I think we just blew up like the four-way Senate. Okay, that can't be it. There's gonna be like one more. Zoe General, cool. Yeah, pursuit of a giant submarine, there it is. They can't help the like big huge big large weapon. Oh, is this gonna be Hrimfaxi again? By again I mean before Hrimfaxi was a thing. Is 2 just a blueprint for 5? Are we gonna have to go hide out on a carrier for a few missions before we're cleared of our war crimes?
Pursuit of giant submarine. Emergency. We have
Emergency
received
code
information that
attack.
the enemy's giant submarine managed to escape just before our attack on their headquarters. Take off immediately and track down this submarine.
You mean heroics?
Enemy's giant submarine.
Alright, good luck. This has the same energy as giant enemy crab. That's also another thing that sticks in my head forever is the E3 giant enemy crab for the PS3 thing conference in like 2005. Hey, me dog! Unnamed combatants are codes for skill issues. Exactly. We are blowing up unnamed military junta number 35. Okay, I think we just need to unload on this guy repeatedly before he dives or something. Hey, is this all we have? Just this guy? Detected a heat emission. Uh-oh. They're doing revenge strikes because they lost. Okay. It's just a normal plane. It's like a drone. Oh, is it gun only? It's gun only. Okay, I actually have to hold down the acceleration to keep up with this guy. Come on! What the frick? Is combat here at Fox? In this economy, wowzers. Oh god. Where are you? You like turned away, which I guess is a victory. Oh my god. Why can the ICBM turn around and everything? Is this like guided by a person? Oh god, and if I stop. Look, we're going Mach 3 through the power of the military-industrial complex, okay? Don't question it. God, I cannot stay on him. Come Come on. It's really hard to maintain the, like, the exact distance. Because he keeps, like, having these... hello? Keeps having this slight angle to go out, so you can't, like, just go behind him, or it just, like, goes under him. Oh my god, and he just keeps, like, going the other way too fast. Okay! Ah, that was close. Oh, I pitched in an adorably small jumpsuit. This is just like my bomber cruise. Okay. Mission reward. 1 shot, 1 kill. Brigadier General, yeah, that's me. Attack on enemy headquarters first. Wait, what? Still?
Attack on the enemy's headquarters.
This game just keeps going, huh? Another enemy headquarters. Another enemy headquarters.
As soon as we had confirmed the destruction of the enemy's headquarters, we identified the existence of a secondary headquarters fortress. This fortress seems.
You think you should have found this one before? You said that last time.
And wipe out the coup d'etat. Target.
Buddy, you said this last time. Alright, we'll go with support this time, because Edge is cool. Cover my tail, just for fun. Yeah, I gotta collect all the heads, I guess. We'll go in like samurai and start cutting them off. Man, these are some really dedicated coup soldiers too, because like, they are not giving up. They're like last standing this for some reason. When most coups are just like, okay, we got slight resistance, time to stop. Sorry, boss man, but I'm not dying, so you can have a cool house. I am going to immediately join the parallel government. Yeah, that's usually where most coups stop, is, oh, there's crap, they're shooting. Why are they shooting back? I guess this is over. It's very rare for a coup to, like, have resistance and actually push through it, it feels like. It usually has to be a case of, like, there's another bigger conflict going on of, usually some kind of, you know, ethnic or, class or whatever conflict that's going on. Mr. Zoe, get back here. You're a character in GBF. What are you doing here? Noise. Noise roll. That's on that's in Parasite Twitter paint. It's better, yeah. Oh, my commander got a little too worked up this evening. Got drunk with his buddies and decided to start a coup. I'm calling in sick today. Oh, they seem shake, thank you. Wait, what's missile? What is missiling me? Is the power plant shooting at me? What the frick? They don't have guns. That's why I'm shooting. Yeah, what is shooting at me? Is there like a long range thing? Maybe. Could just be dudes with RPGs, I guess, or not RPGs, stingers or whatever. Alright, now that's planes, I think. Maybe there was just invisible planes that I didn't want to show you. IDK. God, clear to engage what exactly? Oh god, we have to do the thing. Alright, well there's no time limit this time, so we'll just enjoy the cool music while we shoot down some of these guys that are being a little cringe to us. Or wait, do I even need to dive into this? Yes, I do. Okay. Also, they have unkillable AAs for this mission, which is fine, I guess. Okay, we're getting more spawning in, so maybe I just need to go in. Get him, Nagase. I believe in you. Yeah, every track's been great. It's hard to complain about the soundtrack. Alright, whatever. Nagase, you take that one, I guess. There goes that guy. The radar feels a little weird in this one. Stuff really fades in and out on it, like, a lot. Turtles in Time, I haven't played that one, but I think I know the kind of, like, of it. Alright, let's do the fly-in. It feels like it's a one-way fly-in, though, so I'm a little worried. Alright, got him right as he was turning. Frustrating, but it's such a time capsule, as it is a quarter sealer, eater, whatever. %, okay. You don't have to say anything more then. I can already feel it. I'm not gonna say, let's clear them out. I feel like at this point, if I was the Junta nerd, I would either dress up as a civilian and try and leave, or like, just say, all right, boys, it's over. It's not worth it anymore. I don't think we're saving the world with this one. Yeah, get him. Ah, almost. You almost had it. Okay, they keep spawning in more whenever we kill them. This is your high score zone, I guess. I see. The Junta has unlimited planes that they just churn out from their 3D printer. Alright, here, I'm gonna just try and line up for this. Oh, frick. Okay, that would have been a bad... Once I had to pull up a little bit, it would have been, like, a really bad time. Okay, I'm going too fast to even throw missiles at people. Alright, let's try that one more time. Okay, let's go in like this. It's that little bump, I think, that's very annoying. Oh, there is another way out, I think. Oh, okay. There's a vent. Hey, it's over. It was a 3-hour game, actually, instead of a 7-hour game.
From Operation Headquarters to each fighter, we have confirmed that the enemy fortress is destroyed.
Nice.
Through your great effort, the enemy has been completely suppressed. Return to base immediately. Repeat, the enemy's fortress
We saved the city.
suppressed.
Everything burning around me. Our economy in tatters. All right, so anyways, gonna get my payday. All right. Hey, it is the ending. Okay. The Twin Towers still stand. We never used Slash. Oh well. I'm sorry. They gave me Nagase as a choice, so I knew what I was picking. Alright, I need to know who did the music. Nice, chill, vibing out in the sky. Takumi. I would give that a pretty solid score. That was a very good improvement on the first game. I would say it was like a good 50 to 75% improved. The flight model was both better and at times a little bit more annoying. But that's okay. It mostly worked out. I would say also that missiles really, really shook off of things easily, like very easily, but it went both ways, so whatever. I give it 4 carrier landings out of 5. Shows 4 of them going fine. The 5th one is just like hanging off into the water. Slurp, 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 slurp. Special thanks. Oh, that must be the voice actors for the English version. Oh, did I miss the music? Frick. I was gonna... I think we missed the soundtrack guy. Oh well. Thanks CJ Rourke cooperated Build Up Entertainment Co. Oh, I see, I see. That was actually kind of common in the PS2 era too, I think, was they would actually farm out the trailers and some of the CGs to a outside company to like do all that work while they focused on the game, which was sometimes made a bit of a disconnect in the marketing and so on, but for the most part was usually pretty okay. Namco Bandai. I guess they're just Namco at this point. I also saw, oh, Major General. Yay. I think that's the best one you can get. Sure. We'll save our clear data. Oh. A bonus attract? What? Oh, they give us like a first mission. Oh, okay, it shows all your stats and stuff. Okay, cool. That's a neat little addition. I guess because I got the highest rank. Because I'm such a cool gamer. Yeah, all the missions are basically 2 to 5 minutes. Very, very popcorny. I guess Swordsmith was 8 there, but I know, and Toy Box too, but I was dicking around, like, fighting everything I could. Same with Seagull. Bonus mission. Down Santa. He's become a threat to global peace. He's no longer just delivering presents, but nuclear presents. Stop him on his mad quest. This Christmas. Yeah, so there was a few that were on like 8 or, yeah, 12 even. But a lot of them were, I would say the average length was about 5 minutes. With about 17 or 18 missions or so or whatever. And you have a little bit of variation, I guess, between playthroughs if you want to do whatever. You want to try a couple slightly different missions. From mistletoe to toe missile. Plus tier. Hey, that was good. Yeah, that was even shorter than I was like half the length I thought it was gonna be, so that was alright.